with episode 20, part 2. Everyone is here still. Kenny, Andres, Cam, Steven, Dave, and Joe say sup. We have a lot in store for season 2, so we are taking a break to prep for that. And during that time, our Smash League Qwertycast will be going strong. And today is the moment we have all been waiting for, the D&D session. Cam. Cam?
That is I.
Yes. Let's get right into it. There's no dilly-dallying around. We're playing D&D.
So just to introduce this, last time, what this was when I was underway, me and my two friends, we just had 2 D6s. And what we do is go during field day, which is Kenny's name, we would play this game. It was completely made up. All we had were 2 dice, a pen, and a piece of paper, and we improv'd everything. I think he was a terrorist who had the connections to the black market, and I was a born-again Christian with a promise ring. So let's start off. Last time, our adventurers took a journey through the cabin in the woods. They met a bunch of monkeys. They fought them off. And Kenny, our rogue, exits the building. It's still storming outside because they did not sleep there because they were kicked out by the owner of the tavern. And he said, "Get the fuck out of my tavern." Suddenly, a loud bane occurs. Kenny, a strike of lightning strikes your character. Your invisibility cloak morphs into this grotesque box shape. You become...
This is what they said would happen. The disclaimer. The tag.
Kenny, what have you become?
No one makes drinks like Vendo thinks.
That's right, everybody. Kenny, the rogue with invisibility cloak, has become Vendo Fink, the vending machine.
Watch out for our newest drink, Pop Pop, on the market soon.
We have 4 other adventurers coming back from the storm. They're thirsty for a new drink. They see this vending machine and are saying, "Oh, I can't wait to have a drink from Vendo Fink." They walk up and try to pay. He doesn't accept money, though. Just blood.
Oh.
Get your bev chilled and ready.
I don't think I have blood.
I don't at all.
Would you guys like to introduce yourself? A group of 4 comes up. A flying spaghetti monster holding a devout Christian in his spaghetti arms. Flubber somehow just floating there with his floating companion Weebo. We have a man who looks like he's in a business suit holding a very shiny brown and purple card. And a giant stuffed bear who has yet to say anything rather than he holds a can of what I presume is food.
I'm glad my firm dropped the contract on these vending machines.
God doesn't exist.
Help me, help you. I will end your thirst.
Hug me.
The devout Christian looks over and says, "Guys, I think he's trying to say something. Look over there in the woods. What do you see that? What do you see? What do you see?"
Hug me.
It's just
A stack of quarters.
a stack of quarters. Interesting. The group goes over there and picks up the stack of quarters. Suddenly you look to your left, and there in the woods is a jack-in-a-box, slowly being wound, with no one winding it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Help me, help you. I will end your thirst.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
As it springs up, what you see is a monkey, similar to the Call of Duty bombs with the little claims going like that. Behind it is another monkey, and it seems to be a trail of them leading to a warehouse. Do you guys want to go investigate?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Hug me.
Okay. So
Flubber bounces excitedly.
the devout Christian takes his little wheelbarrow and wheels the vending machine over. Because clearly you can't move, Kenny. You're a vending
Help
machine.
me, help you, help me, help.
That's right.
I'll waddle over behind the monkeys. It looks like a good time.
I'm on my lunch break, so I've got time.
I'm gonna just float around.
Okay, so you walk up to this warehouse, this trail of Jack in the Box monkeys have led you to. And inside, the first door is written on it, and it says, "What turns and locks when pushed to the left?"
Ding ding, here's your delicious beverage.
No, Kenny. Yeah, as soon as you say that, the door becomes bright red and explodes. You've solved the first riddle. Unfortunately, behind this door is a line of turtles holding one-shot revolvers. They've been waiting. They've been waiting for this moment to pounce. There's 6 of them. Who goes first?
I rush them. I rush them with my big teddy bear body and say, "Hug me!"
Okay.
I get really excited and follow immediately behind, trying to bounce onto all the enemy heads.
Okay. So we have a giant talking bear and Flubber floating slowly over. You guys are not that fast, just so you know.
That's fine.
Okay, you approach 2 turtles with a Glock. What do?
Well, I go to hug one, whichever one's closest.
Okay, let's do a strength roll.
Okay.
You got a
strength. Yeah, thank you.
You got
Are
a natural
rolling for me?
Yeah, you got a natural 6. So
Is that a natural 6 plus 2 or no?
that is just actual 6.
Okay.
Yeah, you hug him pretty hard. You hug
right.
him pretty hard.
So I basically hug him until I can suffocate him. If you can suffocate a turtle with a Glock.
Shove it down his throat.
Let's see. Let's
Do
do
they
a
have
little-
Glocks or do they have shotguns?
He said revolvers.
Yeah, he has
Oh,
a
revolvers,
a
okay.
revolver of 1 bullet in it. So you do 1
I mean,
damage.
I'm not very strong, yeah.
No. You hugged his little heart out. He kind of like pushes you away, saying like, "Hey man, come on."
Come on.
While he's doing that, I'm just in the corner going, looks like he's having a shell of a time.
Flubber's going to morph into the shape of a hand and try to strangle the same one that Andres hugged. With the bear hug.
Good cop, bad cop.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's do a intelligence roll for this. Just fuck it. Let's see. Oh my god. You got a natural 10. Okay.
Oh my god.
How'd you do this? You both of you. Okay, yeah. So you with your 1 intelligence, you totally pass this roll. And you become this giant hand and start squeezing the little turtle out. I'm assuming it's the same one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see what you
Teenage
guys
Mutant
do.
Mobster Turtles.
Turtles count it down. Die.
Boom. Roll. You got a 2.
That's pretty
That-
good, honestly.
Nice.
Yeah, with your strength of 4, I assume.
Yes.
You kind of just grab him and hold him in the air and like shake him. You know, like shake him like a bad little boy he is. Yeah. And you do 2 damage. So you kind of squeezed him out.
How many other turtles are there?
Oh, there's still 5 more.
There's 5 more turtles?
Yeah.
So I was going to turn to one of them and ask him if he'd like to be in a Sarah McLachlan commercial to raise money for turtles.
What? Okay, so
the oceans are full
we'll
of
do
ink.
intelligence roll. Okay.
Yep,
Let's
intelligence
do
roll.
that. Oh, easy. You got a 4. He's not buying
Yeah.
it. He sees right through you. He's like, I don't think so, man. It doesn't seem like a good deal to me. You can contact my
actually know Sarah McLachlan.
You can contact my agent. He left me on the phone a while ago. We'll see.
Guess I'm going to have to think of ways to sweeten this pot.
Okay. Kenny.
I say, get your bev chilled and ready. To try to lure one of them to me.
Okay. Let's see. It totally works. This one turtle's
cool.
like, fuck, dude, I'm tired. I'm thirsty as hell. I've been in this warehouse for 6 days waiting for you guys to show up.
Does the vending machine disperse like 6-packs with those plastic rings?
No.
I do that.
Oh god.
But like as a threat.
As a threat?
I say,
not the
please enjoy
samurai
your
sword."
tasty beverage. And I dispense just the rings.
Okay. So you got a 3.
I get Sarah McLachlan on the phone.
With your high dexterity, I think you do
You're
it
not
well.
gonna fucking believe this.
Oh god. But the turtle manages through. So like he walks up, tries to buy his drink, and he reaches into his pocket. He realizes he doesn't have pockets, and so he's like, "What? And then you shoot out these rain, and he shoots one, so he just lost his bullet, but he doesn't strangle to it, and he's safe. There's still 5 left. Joe,
And
it's
then
your turn.
I really quick. I just combine my words again, and I say, "I will end you."
Oh my
The turtle
It got
steps
dark.
back. Joe, it's
Alright.
your turn.
All right, so I've thought about this. I'm gonna take the Christian individual and just hold them in front of me so they can take all the bullets, and I just sit there floating. That's it.
What?
I don't have time for your mortal fights.
Oh my god.
This mortal
Okay.
oil.
So you just hold this devout Christian in front of you,
Yep. Yeah.
and he just kind of like saying, "This is
You will die for my cause. I don't care about you.
He looks deep inside himself and begins praying.
I had to go to work, sweetheart.
So the 5 turtles, one of them starts walking up. He doesn't have any bullets, but he's closest to you guys, and he kind of like retracts into his shell, and the other turtle walks up and shoots his shell. This projects him forward at high velocity, and he totally misses. So he splatters against the wall and takes
Oh my god.
3 damage and dies.
Oh my god.
I say, "Ding ding."
Wait, the devout Christian. Wait, the devout Christian died.
No, this turtle just died. They tried doing a combo move. It did not work.
Oh,
Okay, so there's 4 turtles left, and they just like, well, fuck it. And they take aim and shoot at all 4 of you guys. And you, Kenny, the vending machine. Everyone, let's do a dex roll, see if you dodge.
I
So
say,
Kenny-
"Watch out."
Kenny, you rolled a 2, but you have 6 dexterity somehow as a vending machine. So you you dodge. Okay,
Nice.
Andres, you rolled a 3. You're a giant stuffed bear, and it just hits you. Let's see for how much. For 5 damage.
holy
You
shit.
got shot. So stuffing starts leaking out of you.
Oh, no. Hug me.
You're still alive though. Don't worry.
Me.
See, you got a 4 with
Dex is 2.
2 dex. Yeah, let's see. You take 2 damage. You do not dodge a bullet, which is fair. You're just a human.
I mean, I'm a vending machine, so
You dodged it
fairness is
though.
kind of thrown out.
But you're a super veteran.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I used my jetpack to dodge.
Dave, you got a 3, so you didn't dodge it at all. You are Flubber. You kind of just like take the bullet, and it just bounces off you, but it still kind of leaves a little mark. It does 1 damage.
Nice.
So you're down to 4 health.
Does the
Joe,
bullet ricochet onto them as well, or just elsewhere?
oh, we can see. Let's do a roll. Oh my god, it's a D6. Okay, so you got a natural 6. So this bullet that bounces off your flubbery body flies back and just like hits the barrel exactly of where the guy was holding the gun, and just explodes in the turtle's hand. And it does 1 damage to him.
Nice.
Joe, you're a flying spaghetti monster holding this praying devout Christian in front of you. You rolled a 1. Luckily, your devout Christian rolled a 6.
Yes.
So, let's see. So as the bullet is about to hit you, rays of sunshine come down from the sky and just stop the bullet in midair right before it's to hit you, and instead just stops and drops like Neo.
I'm just gonna shrug.
Okay.
Weird. Must have been a coincidence.
So right now there's 4 turtles left. One's been injured. His hand's been blown off pretty much.
Oh.
Kenny, you're right there,
Okay.
along with Andres and Dave.
I try to formulate words together again. I'm just like, "Please help me," and then I take off in my jetpack and I fly up into the air, and then I shoot out my samurai sword from my vending slot,
From
and then
your
I say,
vending
"Ding
slot.
ding!
Okay, this is
No
quite a
one
bit.
like Vendo Finks."
So we're gonna do a dex roll and intelligence roll. So you got a 4 on your dex and 3 on your intelligence. So clearly you jump in the air and you fly, and the lights start lighting up on your vending machine, and it selects the sword icon. Okay. And just from the slot, just retrieves this giant 8-foot long sword. Remember, you're like 5 feet tall. So where does this thing come from?
It comes from the bottom.
Sure.
It's one of those telescoping samurai swords.
Oh yeah, it just
I've heard
retracts.
of those.
I guess
yeah.
Extendo sword.
Spring loaded.
So you're gonna shoot it at the turtles, I'm guessing, the closest one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it hits. Do you want to describe
Yes.
it, or what do you think?
I mean, it shoots out of my slot, right?
Yeah, it does.
And
Okay.
I just say,
Then you go ding ding,
no, actually this time I say chilled.
and it just
And
spears the turtle through its chest, and it looks up and goes, "Why, Vendo?"
And I say, no one on the market like Vendo thinks.
No. I hate your 6 lines. Okay, so there are 3 turtles now. The other 2 look over and just see this speared, their friend just speared into the ground because you're still in the air. Yeah. And he's like, "Please tell my wife I love her."
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I look at the turtle that just got speared, and I take the samurai sword out of the turtle and hold it up, and there's a fire in my eyes. Even though the bullet didn't kill me, it hit my voice box. So now my voice box is partly broken. So I'm going to go take the samurai sword and take out another turtle while I go, hug, 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 hug.
Okay. You rolled a 6 on strength, so you do pull it. You pulled it out of the ground, but you're kind of just a bear, so the turtle's still on the sword, just kind of wiggling around as he slowly slides down to the hilt of the handle.
Oh God.
He's like, "Please kill me."
Me.
You charge to the nearest turtle.
Hug,
And-
hug, hug.
You're gonna swing. You're gonna cleave him. You're gonna stab him.
I'm
Make
a
a turtle
bear.
kebab.
Yeah, I guess I go for the stab.
Okay, we're gonna do a dex for this. You got a 6. Bam! You nail
Oh
him
my god.
right in the chest. And he
Hug,
looks back
hug.
and goes,
Me.
"Michael,
Hug.
no!"
They have names.
He's like, "It's okay, Kelly. I'm right here with you."
Hug me.
And he slowly slides down
Oh.
as he looks into the eyes of this bear. It's saying, "Hug me," with a can of what they now know is Parmesan cheese. He slowly hugs his friend.
Oh, I forgot about my Parmesan cheese.
He
All right, can I
slowly
dust
slides
them?
down the sword and hugs his friend from behind.
They hold hands.
Can I dust them with some Parmesan cheese?
Sure, if you want to insult them.
All right.
They're already going to die.
So, okay, Andres, you're gonna insult them with the Parmesan cheese.
Oh, it's done.
They're
Okay,
trying to make
sweet.
us out of soup,
Um,
Michael says.
is the turtle that shot their friend and accidentally splattered them to death? Are they still alive and standing?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna
So there's 2 not
I'm gonna-
stabbed.
sweet. I'm gonna command Weebo to replay the recording that she took of the turtle shooting his friend and killing it, and she's gonna replay on a loop to that turtle.
Oh my
Oh.
god. What does
love
Weebo look like, for one? I don't even know.
It's a circular little robot.
Yeah, it's a circular little yellow robot. And then it's like
Is this
head
Weebo
lifts up.
1.0 or Weebo 2.0?
Oh, you're right. It's 2.0. That'd make her red.
Yeah.
So its head lifts up and has like a little screen on it, like a little LCD screen that can
Okay.
play stuff
Okay.
that it records.
He has the same stats as you. Let's
Sweet.
do an intelligence roll.
She.
Oh,
Yeah, she.
oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's a 1. You roll.
Oh, man.
You roll a critical failure. Okay. So Weebo walks over and he shows a recruitment video instead for Turtle Pride, and just says that the massacres of their people being destroyed, and he realizes that he must kill you guys. And he looks over and reaches deep into his shell and pulls out what anyone can presume is just some kind of liquid, and drinks it, and it's a hair tonic, and bam, he has a full head of hair, and he's ready to kill.
Oh my God.
I say, help! Drinks!
So it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I look at this turtle with a full head of hair, and I'm like, oh my God. So I go over to him and I'm saying, look, the situation's pretty crazy. Look at your two buddies over there on the sword. I got an idea for you, man. Listen, Turtle Baby, you got something special, and I'm the number 1 marketing executive in this town. So how about I get my makeup team over here? We snap some shelfies. And we really get you out there, and we get you on the market, get people talking about you. I think I can make you a star, baby.
Okay. You roll a 5, and you're pretty smart. And this turtle is not at all smart. He's a dummy. He's like, wait, really? Wow.
Wow.
I want to hear that. So he comes over and he's like, oh, come over here. And he's like, there's a table. You clearly laid out a contract already. You've had this plan for a while. And you're like, come here, come sit down. And yeah, so is there anything else that happens, or are you just going to start making this deal? You actually want to make money off of him?
No, I mean, I'm part of the fine and print of the contract is that he has to drop his gun and leave all the rest of the party alone. But otherwise, I'm just going to send him back to my firm, and they're gonna get him all dolled up.
Okay. So yeah, this turtle, he walks out and he's pretty happy now. Start his new life in Wallywood.
This is the one with hair?
Wallywood.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
We're gonna get him a turtleneck sweater. He's gonna look great.
He's got that chiseled shell and everything, you know.
Yeah.
God.
Shell. Nice.
One of a kind.
Okay, there's one turtle left, Joe.
All right. What's the status of this one?
He's just there. He's kind of amazed.
Just there. All right. So I'm gonna throw the Christian at him. Just openly yeet the Christian at the turtle and hopes to crush it to death.
Like
Christian
a whole
yeet.
ass person.
A whole ass person just cocking
like
my
that.
little noodle arms back and yeeting them at him.
Noodle.
ChristianYeet.com.
Okay.
ChristianYeet.com. I heard that.
As the ray of light from the sky, because you guys are inside a warehouse somehow, it's coming from above, disappear. Your spaghetti powers come back, and you wrap your little noodly arms around him, and just start spinning, and you yeet this Christian at him. Bam. You rolled a 2, so he doesn't go far. You kind of just like throw him a little bit, and he's like, "Ow, what the fuck?" Is that it?
It's a turtle with a gun.
Oh.
Just giving you guys a visual.
I was expecting them to be like standing.
On 2
They're all
legs?
crawling.
Yeah, like 2 legs.
That's a
2
turtle,
arms.
man.
That's a
And-
Koopa.
The Koomba.
That's just a Koopa.
So the devout, this just Christian's kind of mad. He's like, "What? Why'd you do that for?" And he tries throwing you now, but his arms are even noodlier, and they're not actually noodles. And he gets a 1. Okay, so he just kind of grabs you and he somehow throws himself towards you instead of you.
Yes.
And you're just now holding him in your arms again.
I have a follow-up action as a
In
response.
the arms of spaghetti.
And just like a little tear falls down his eyes.
Welcome back, my precious. Remember, your god's dead.
You're just like cradling him like a baby.
So suddenly, over the announcement circuit, you hear this voice. Kenny, it sounds familiar to you. He goes, "I remember you guys. I remember back in the day, I looked over at my friend, and he said, "Run." The crack of his neck. As I saw his neck turn slowly over and over again. He looked at me and said, "Jonathan, get revenge." And I ran from that tavern as fast as I could, but I never forgot that face. The next turtle comes back. He like drops his gun, because clearly it's useless. There's no bullets in there. And from under his shell, he pulls out a bazooka and aims it at Flubber.
Oh no!
He says, "Your kind has eaten me too much, man." You're a killer whale, right? That's what Flubber is.
No.
Oh
No.
my god! Oh.
Do you not remember Flubber,
Wait, do you
the
not
best
know what
Eddie
Flubber
Murphy
is?
movie to ever exist?
Oh no, he's the green blob.
Yes,
Yeah.
the green
Yeah.
blob.
That's why I turned
That's
into
The
an amorphous
indestructible
hand.
green blob.
Did we
Yeah.
just change
I just want you
Free
to realize
Willy?
what I thought. That you're a giant whale that just turned into a
Oh.
giant hand.
Oh no, I'm Flubber. I could easily form into any object, and bullets bounce off of me. It's wonderful.
That makes more sense now.
Free
Why-
Willy was a green blob.
If you
and
look
Flubber
at
was
host
a
chat
giant
as well,
whale.
we've got a picture of 1.0 Weebo, though 2.0 is red and
Wait,
not
so-
crazy and in love with a scientist.
Wait, so Cam, when the turtle shot, you just imagined like the turtle shooting a killer whale, and you're like, you just absorbed the bullet.
Yeah, it just bounced off his flubbery body.
I mean,
It's so funny because it all made sense still.
Right.
Whoa,
I was
that's
confused as to
embarrassing.
why I was floating. I just accepted it.
It's true.
So that means you're like almost a perfect ball in the air now. 'Cause that's how
Yeah.
gravity works. Okay. Well, I guess we shouldn't take that out. Anyway, your Flubber, a green ball with Robin Williams in the movie. Is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh, it's Robin Williams. I thought it was Eddie Murphy.
wait. So let's
Yeah.
reset the scene though. So he's got a bazooka now.
And he shoots it at Flubber, and he says,
Oh no!
"I thought you were a killer whale," and he shoots it.
And I'm out there just like, watch out for the shell shock.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do
And I just say, on the market soon.
We'll do it.
Yikes.
We'll do a dex roll for you. It's a 6.
Uh-oh.
You got a natural
Oh,
6. So you can pretty much do anything if you want right now. You can dodge it. You can.
It's
Not
gonna
dodge
do
it.
it's gonna do the Flubber thing, man. It hits me, but so I go back with equal force, but the rocket goes back at the bazooka.
Okay.
Oh god.
So I'm bouncing all the way back to the wall. I'm gonna be bouncing uncontrollably for a while now because you just shot a fucking rocket at me.
Okay. Everyone's gonna do a dex roll to see if they make it. Kenny, you got a 2. You're gonna take one. You're gonna take a blast. A little bit of it. Andres, you dodge completely. Good job.
Thank you.
Steve, you're over at the table, so it's not even affecting you.
Cool.
Joe, you're floating, and you also rolled a 4 anyway. So you kind of just float a little higher and dodge the explosion. And the turtle does not dodge this explosion.
Oh, right.
Puny mortal.
He kind of just looks over and says, "Mother," and he blows up.
I thought you were a killer whale, mother.
I don't know if anyone wants to catch Dave, but he'll slow down eventually.
No, I'm caught up with my Christian lover.
I look over at everybody and I'm just like, that was an ordeal. It's time for a celebration.
The one turtle with hair just starts.
I do a
He
little
starts
dance.
clapping. He's like, "That's my boss."
I say, please enjoy your tasty beverage.
Oh God.
And then I dispense some drinks to everyone.
And we make sure to cut all the plastic.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
right, with the samurai sword.
well, that explosion left a hole in the floor, and you guys look down and you see this hallway. Do you go inside?
I approach the hole slowly because I have a gut feeling in my slot that's telling me to go closer, and I say, "Help me, help you."
He
Okay.
feels in his slot.
And May I put
And-
the samurai sword back into Kenny?
Yeah, if you find the right hole.
And then, so I'm gonna make an attempt to put the sword back into Kenny through the main slot, and then just say, "Hug me."
All right, let's do an intelligence roll. Okay, just to make sure you hit the right place. You got a 5. Okay, good job. You reach in and you like somehow find a key and open them up, and just like inside this vending machine is just like guts of a human just spread throughout. You're horrified at this sight, but you kind of understand because you are also a giant talking teddy bear.
I just say, delicious.
You just put this sword back in the pile of guts and close it.
So the pure horror doesn't faze him because he's a bear.
He's not even a real bear. He's just a stuffed teddy bear that can
This is
say
normal.
hug me.
He has like black soulless eyes. Like, so Andres, that drink you drank was it gave you some health back. Some health.
Health.
Me.
Health. So I think you're like half health right now. Everyone else is back to full because they didn't lose anything. Because they can dodge, Andres. All right. So Joe didn't go down the hole, but Kenny moved closer to it, and instead, the hole is just an illusion projected. And you realize this. You're like, wait a minute, that's just an LCD screen. And you look up and you see another door just appears. It was behind a projected thing, and on this door it says, "What hurts to slip on, but is tasty."
I say, ding ding, here's your delicious beverage.
The door turns green and says, "That's not right."
Wait, what's delicious but hurts to slip on? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I say, watch out for our newest drink. Pop, pop.
It opens. Over the announcement server, you just hear like a, Jesus. Inside this room, you look up, and through the glass panes, you see this monkey. You remember his face, Kenny. You remember who he was. He's one of the survivors, the 2 that left. He's crazed. He's wearing a jigsaw mask. He looks down and says, "You!"
Oh my god.
And he hits this button. A flash of lightning comes down and zaps you. Kenny, you're human
Oh.
again.
Oh no.
You're the rogue with the invisibility cloak.
And I come out and I'm like, no one makes likes Vendo.
In a flash of horror,
Whoa.
you're human, Kenny. You're no longer Vendo Fink. Unless you're stuck on those lines. Because you've been saying them for so long.
I've slowly phased out of them at that moment.
He says, "I knew this was you." And as soon as this happens, he walks down and you realize he's actually in a giant-ass robot.
Oh, Mojo
Oh,
Jojo.
But it's a giant ass robot.
It's what?
It's a giant, ass robot.
ass robot.
Giant-ass robot.
Like just
Okay.
2 giant cheeks melded
Yeah.
together.
Melted
Bring the end of
together.
the world.
So
I'm
this,
like, I look up at, did you do this to me? Did you turn me into a vending machine?
You
And he's-
absolute ass.
he says, "I've been plotting this revenge for 6 years." And you think to yourself, that doesn't make sense. It was like 2 hours ago.
And I'm like, why did you change me back?
What's happening?
Just so I can see your face when I kill you. And he strikes. He swings straight at you, Kenny.
Ah,
Okay.
Can I
I-
dive in front to catch the blast?
You can if you want.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. You critical failure. You got a 1.
Hug me.
You kind of just like waddle over in your little teddy bear style and just smack him. You kind of push Kenny into the swing.
I have Weebo play the Obama image that I've posted to host chat where he's just kind of like, what's going on here?
Oh, the
Oh, the clock. Yeah.
yeah.
What's going on? Kenny, you rolled a natural 6
Nice.
with your high dexterity. So you dodge. As he swings
After
down,
getting
he
pushed.
scrapes and just kind of like pushes the teddy bear back because you're a big, light teddy bear. And you get shoved back. Kenny, you flip up and you land right on his arm. It's
Oh.
It's your turn.
I yell out to Steven's character, and I'm just like, quick, try to sell him a deal. He can't resist it. I'm sure of it.
And I'm like barely comprehending this situation because I'm still like trying to go over all the contract stuff with the turtle. And I realize that I'm like super hungry right now. And I didn't really understand what I was supposed to do, but I've misinterpreted this giant robot as one of my PB&J of the month receptacles, and so I just like run over to it quickly with my card, which is made of a strong titanium. It's like a black card, and I just try to find a spot to swipe so I can get my PB&J.
Oh, swipe it in the cheeks.
Oh god.
Swipe it in the cheek.
So you run over to this giant 6-foot ass robot, or 6 feet isn't that big, I'll be honest.
This giant.
Giant 6-foot ass robot, and you just swing with your PB&J of the month premium card, and
Whoosh,
it
whoosh,
somehow
whoosh.
perfectly lines up with a reader, and goes bloop, and under this robot just pops out from the ass cheeks a perfectly made PB&J with no crust, cut into a triangle.
Nice. So I attempt to reach for it and then consume it while I slowly walk away and play on my BlackBerry.
Yeah, you do that. The monkey's kind of confused about where this PB&J came from. 'Cause there's clearly, he's super smart. He's like, I did not put any of this in this robot. Okay.
And I'm looking down and I'm like, yes, perfect. Because I also still have a low intelligence, and I'm just like, yeah, it's exactly what should have happened.
So you picked up the PB&J. There's a plate left under him. Kenny, you still didn't do anything. You just kind of shouted at him. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay.
That whole situation played out exactly the wrong way for you.
Perfect.
Yes, excellent.
He's like, the monkey says, you're just as dumb as last time. Andres, it's your turn.
It is.
So you get up off the ground after
Yeah.
being blown back a little bit.
Dust myself off. I'm just gonna go hug the leg of this thing.
You
Oh
still
no,
hug
wait,
him?
no, it's just a butt. It's just a butt. Yeah, I'll just hug the butt.
Okay, let's do a strength roll. You got a 3. And he got a 4. Sure. So you kind of like walk up to him and hug him.
Are
But
you my friend?
he's just kind of like, it's kind of like you look like a dog trying to like hug the leg of someone, you know? And he just shakes you off. There's no damage. There's no damage given to anyone. He's just like, get off.
Me.
Your
Okay.
can of Parmesan slips out of your pocket though, and is
Oh,
right
yeah.
next to his feet.
Is it just spilling out?
So Steve, that was an action given to you by Kenny. If you want to take your turn again, are you still eating your PB&J or?
So one of my scouts sent me an email, and I suddenly become aware of the situation. And he's like, "Hey, new robot in area, prime talent. Try and collect." And I turn around and I'm like, "Oh, I get it now." So I try to explain that robot sci-fis are the new thing for 2020, and that we're really lacking the resources to promote these films, and wondering if he'd be interested in signing on to an exclusive contract with my firm.
Okay. You roll a 3 for intelligence. It definitely does not hit him. He just like he looks over and says, "Star Trek the new one just failed. You're not gonna trick me on this, okay? There's no way."
He's totally right. I'm gonna have to rethink my approach here. And I just kind of turn around and just keep thinking to myself and furiously texting for backup.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Dave, who's not a killer whale.
All right. Using my infinite momentum that is Flubber, I'm going to bounce back against the wall and at equal speed go straight into this robot to try to bounce it as an attack.
Okay. We did an intelligence roll because you're already flying super fast from the rocket. You got a 6. So somehow you morph your little flubbery green body
Oh my
at the
God.
perfect angle and bounce straight at him. and do 4 damage. You just smack him right between the cheeks, right where he is.
Oh god.
Sweet. I take a bonus action to scream.
You rolled a 4 for your bonus action. It's successful.
Real
Right.
quick clarity: is it super obvious that it's a monkey in a robot suit?
It's kind of like Joe. Like,
Okay.
Oh, Joe.
Okay.
Yes.
It's a monkey in a robot butt.
Okay.
Between
Okay,
the cheeks or up top, like in a dome?
No. There's like a little shutter between the cheeks that opens up, and that's where his face is, right?
And like,
yeah, you
it
get
opens,
it.
he's like, I'll get you, and then it closes.
He's like shaking back. He's like, "Why'd you yell at me?"
Does each cheek have a murder hole where he can see
Flubber,
through?
Flubber cannot speak English, so just returns that with more incomprehensible.
You rolled a 6 for that bonus action. So right now the monkey just opens up his little
Cheek.
little butthole, and just like it's now open and starts shouting profanities at you in a different language, the monkey language. Joe,
I can
your
comprehend all of it, but it means nothing to me, as I am a 1 intelligence amorphous blob of Flubber.
Beautiful. Okay, so right now there's a can of Parmesan cheese, a plate below the monkey. He has his peeking hole open.
Ew.
He's yelling. He's just yelling at you guys now.
Mhm.
Joe.
All right. Fuck it, I'm doing it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, get ready. So, you said this is you said the hole was an illusion, correct?
The original hole, yeah, that the bazooka made.
Okay. So, I want to drop the Christian and just shoot myself into the hole.
You shoot yourself into the illusionist hole.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Where? So the hole's an illusion. So where's the fucking ass at?
The ass is
Fighting
in
the
this
ass.
door. Yeah. So
Okay,
he came
so
out
it's-
of this door that was being like illusioned as a wall.
Okay. My statement still stands. I'm gonna shoot my entire body at the monkey's hole.
At the monkey's hole.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Okay.
At the asshole.
So
No
the hole where the monkey is sitting,
Yes.
that's gaping open right now.
Yes.
You're shooting yourself at the monkey's gaping hole. Just so we're all
Yes.
clear.
God.
Yes.
I see
Okay.
see Joe doing this, and I put on my invisibility cloak because I'm scared.
Good.
I
Okay, you're invisible?
cover my head. Because I'm still on the ground at the foot of the monkey.
So Andres, or Wolf, the giant talking teddy bear. As you do that,
Yes.
you hear a little squeak.
A
You
squeak?
found your squeaky toy inside you. All alone.
Oh.
You rolled a 4, Joe, so you're definitely going at him now. In all your spaghetti goodness, dropping trails of marinara sauce below you. But the turtle, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at. Sorry, the turtle's dead. The monkey's not
The
good.
monkey.
Wow.
The monkey. He kind of just he's shouting at Flubber, trying to look at him. He's still bouncing everywhere, and just like a grotesque image that you can look up online. You just see these noodly things inside this giant monkey butthole
Oh, no.
robot just
No.
sticking out and squiggling around.
I'm
Joe,
upset
you-
that I knew what you meant.
You kind of landed, Joe. You're right in there. You're deep in there.
Yes. It's the only goal I had.
I don't know if you're doing any damage, but you're in there.
Sure.
Oh, God.
I mean, there's a part 2 to the action.
So now there's marinara sauce dripping down the opening that was this hole in the monkey's robot, and noodles are still hanging out. You just hear stuff going on inside. You're not sure. Kenny, you're invisible. You're clearly scared. But this giant robot's stunned right now. So it's your turn. You're still on his arm, by the way.
Okay. I yell down to the teddy bear, and I'm like, "Teddy bear, we can do it together!" And I'm just yelling this from under my invisibility cloak.
Are
and
you
then
my friend?
Yes, I am. I am your friend. And then I run to where the monkey is located in the butt bot.
Are you trying to go inside with Joe?
Yes.
Okay. You got a 6.
Oh God.
So you
Yes.
start you're still in your
God.
invisibility cloak. You guys don't really know what's going on, but like the noodles just kind of start moving out of the way and like forming this invisible hole, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird to describe. You don't really get it, but you just know something awful is happening.
I really
As-
wanted an animated version of this D&D session, but now I don't.
I'm gonna throw out there that Weebo is gonna play this now, as a reaction to the butthole and this marinara sauce leaking out. And
Double
it's
teaming
it's
awfulness.
It's David from Schitt's Creek saying that's
Yeah,
disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That's disgusting. Okay, this machine is to the brim now, and it kind of just is stuffed with noodles and Kenny and a monkey, and it just breaks apart. And inside it is Joe holding the monkey in his arms, and Kenny, who no longer has an invisibility cloak because it's covered in sauce.
He got lost in the sauce.
Awesomeness.
Don't
What's
we
the
all?
monkey's demeanor?
The monkey is exhausted. He's just fighting something. Like you can see, like he just went to a different realm with this monkey, this giant spaghetti monster, who is a god. I don't know if you guys know this. He lashes out and he breaks free, and he's now on the ground, but he's clearly wounded. He's holding his left arm.
Can I?
Wait, guys, are you good?
I was just gonna dump Parmesan on him.
You're gonna open your can?
It's already open. I think it's just a free-flowing can. And I just dump Parmesan on him. But it doesn't stop, right? Like, it never ends. So,
Yeah, it's an
just to
infinite
exhaust
Parmesan.
him further, I'm going to dump infinite Parmesan on him.
I before he does that, I throw my marinara coated invisibility cloak onto him.
He did not die.
He didn't need to.
So you cover him with cheese and then throw marinara sauce on him?
Yes.
I like the idea that we've got going on here, though. He's exhausted, and you're trying to
Butter him
wear
up.
him down.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an action.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
I'm going to use my special ability. It's called a timeshare pitch in the Cayman Islands. And I'm going to go on a 6-hour filibuster explaining why he desperately needs this beach house.
Oh my
God.
god.
Okay, he can't. I mean, he can't get out of this. He's covered in sauce and cheese.
My whole goal being that I'm expecting him to fall asleep.
He's not he's not falling asleep, but like you can look at his eyes and there's like dark circles under them, and he's just zoned out.
His eyes are glazed over. So, oh my god.
He's like, not again.
And as you can see here, the beachfront property is maximum value right now, and it's increased 10% year over year for the last 3 decades.
I look at the monkey and I grab him by the collar and I go up to him and I say, "Help me, help you. I will end your thirst."
Oh
Oh
god.
god. Okay.
That's hard.
He is out. Let me tell you. He's just getting flashbacks. You kind of see him like spasming a little bit. He remembers when he looked at his friend and he said, "Remember what you saw." And that just flashes over and over in his mind. He begins taking the cheese and stuffing his eyes.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, I bet you guys feel shitty now.
Nope.
Quick, hug him, teddy bear.
Hug me. And I just envelop him in a big hug, and I don't let go.
Oh. Is this like a hug of like, you're not letting go?
Yeah.
Or like you're like, what is that?
Like, if he's already so worn out, maybe this will just, like, be the thing that puts him out.
Are you trying to kill? Are you trying to?
Are we
suck
trying?
him?
also
Are we
hug
trying to
him.
kill him?
Okay.
I don't think he did anything necessarily horrible.
I
No.
mean, I'll eat him.
He's full of your own marinara.
So we
sauce.
have a teddy bear hugging a monkey covered in Parmesan, And
Marinara.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he lands it. He's holding that little guy, and he just kind of nuzzles into his arms and closes his
Crush him.
eyes.
Crush him.
Kenny, you walk over. You're not that smart, Kenny, so you like misinterpret and you put your hands around his neck and start hugging his neck.
And I'm recording it for a viral marketing campaign.
What could you market from this?
He doesn't know yet. Marketers don't care about that.
Vending machine
obviously-
dangers.
Parmesan cheese.
So good, you'll stuff your eyes. That's it.
Oh my
Okay. We're working on the slogan. You're the marketing exec. Okay. So this monkey just kind of just lays there and dies
And we killed
Drowning
him.
in flavor.
in your arms, Andres.
Are you my friend?
Wow.
The adventurers kind of walk outside. Kenny, you're covered in marinara sauce, but it kind of just like magically floats up and is reabsorbed into Joe.
Oh,
And
Let's
he's
go.
just-
let's
She's like-
go. Let's Joe.
It's Joe. That's Joe. The devout Christian doesn't believe any of this clearly. And he writes down in his journal and saying, God, show me a sign today.
Oh, I'll give him a sign.
When he was getting thrown at a turtle.
I got this. I got this. All right. I'm gonna notice what he's writing. I'm gonna pick him up. I want to eat him whole.
Oh,
You guys,
There's his sign.
you guys start walking down the pathway, and you realize to your left you see a jack-in-a-box being slowly wound.
I'm
Until
gonna
next
open
time.
the elect. I'll walk away.
Until next time.
until next time.
Nice.
It's a pretty successful day in Gymnasium's life. He got a bullet wound and a contract signed.
You got two. You got a monkey too, or you got a turtle with you.
Yeah, I got the turtle with the hair.
The turtle with the hair. Flubber has had a wonderful time. This has been a great adventure.
Oh, he's still bouncing
Yes.
inside the warehouse. No one got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Weebo's going to stabilize Flubber.
Okay.
thank goodness.
I continue my search for my lost child.
All right. That became a little more vivid than I wanted it to. You guys kind of made it.
I-
robot.
You guys
I
made
look
it.
up to this. I looked up to the spaghetti monster, and I just breathe a sigh of relief, just like, we did it.
Well, I did it.
Wow.
Sacrifice play and shove up into a robot monkey asshole thing.
No one knows what went on inside that robot as you took control.
That's horrible.
Only I will know what happened in there.
He was trying to turn that monkey into Reese's Pieces.
Canonically,
Wow.
I think that
Oh.
Flubber can actually also control its own momentum because it can dance and stuff. So
Yeah.
otherwise,
dance
it would
and
just
move.
bounce off everything forever.
Mhm.
Infinite energy.
It does have
Reese's
its
is a type of monkey.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Thank you, all of you guys, all of our hosts. Give it up for yourselves.
Give it up for Cam though.
Give it up for Cam for hosting this.
My mind is tired.
My
Give it up to our listeners for tuning in.
And
Wow.
give it up
This
to
whole
our
season.
amazing editors.
Guys,
Give it up to our
that's-
amazing editors, Gary and Gordon.
That's season 1.
Season 1.
That's the
Give it up
end of
to our
season
Patreon
fucking 1.
subscribers.
We did it.
Today
We've
is
got-
the 1-year anniversary of Qwertycast.
Oh shit.
That's true.
Oh my god. And we
Give it up to Qwerty Clash, which should be happening as this episode starts. Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. Today
Um,
recording this is the anniversary.
Right, the day recording this is the anniversary, yes. And thank you everyone for tuning in.
We'll miss you.
If you want more, you know how to find us. Qwertycast out.
Ha!